Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Planet J. My name is Jay. I hope you guys enjoy this pick a card reading today, which is going to be a love reading about the person on your mind. Whatever your situation is, apply it as it fits to you. I'm very excited. Let's just get into it. We've got 4 cards to choose from. Card number 1 is the Ace of Pentacles, the money card. Card number 2 is the Two of Pentacles, stability. Card number 3 is the Six of Pentacles, family. And card number 4 is the Knight of Pentacles, the Apprentice. Interesting because when I shuffled all of these cards right before like putting up the thumbnail to see like what Spirit wanted to the ones you guys chose from, they all came out to be red. This deck actually has red and black for the whatever's like the pentacle. I think the pentacles and the cups are red, and then the other ones are black. So that was cool that they all came out red. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna get started now with card number 1. All right. Yeah, if it resonates at any point, give it a like. Come back for another one on my channel. I would love it. Card number 1. My name is Jay, and I hope the message resonates for you. And if it doesn't, don't be afraid to choose another card or watch another reading on my channel. But yeah, let's see. How does the person on card number 1's mind feel about them and their relationship? How does the person on card number 1's mind feel about them and their relationship? How do they feel about them and their relationship? Okay, we'll take this one. The Four of Cups. How do they feel about their relationship? With card number 1, do they have feelings for them? If they're in a relationship with them already, how do they feel about the relationship? Should I take reversals today, Spirit? It's a 3. I don't think this one's meant to be reversed. This is 7 of Wands. Okay, so let me see what's going on. I heard hard to get. What does that mean? How does this person feel about their relationship with card number 1? How do they feel? The Moon. Damn. I'm not even gonna lie. This person might be having some dark thoughts. I don't know if it's dark thoughts because they're like physical. You know what I mean? Like wanting to be physical, or I don't know if this person is just like really emotional or really emotional about you. Seems to be like a lot of emotions. Yeah, look, here's the Hermit. But you may not even know this because it's showing up that you don't know. Let me ask her. Is that the bottom? Hold on one second. Okay. So on the bottom is the Strength card. That's why I think that's why I heard hard to get, or like holding back. I kept hearing holding back. And what's this? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune with the Strength card. Oh, is that what it is? Maybe some of you guys, this person could be like fighting falling in love. Like, you know how some people, they don't fall in love hard? They like crash and burn, or, you know, fight it because it's too vulnerable or because it makes them have to adapt. I feel like that could be what it is for this person, is that they're having to adapt to, for some of you guys, just the idea of being with another person, if this is like no contact or, you know, hasn't gotten to that point. And for others of you, if you're like dating this person right now and you're just trying to figure out like why they are the way they are, a lot of it has nothing to do with you. A lot of it has everything to do with the fact that for some of you guys, this is their personality. For the Moon and the Hermit to be coming out, for some of you guys, their personality is kind of like this. In the Strength card too, these 3 major arcana coming out. It's weird because even if you guys are in a tiff, some of you guys, this person, I guess it would depend on your situation. Readings like this get so complicated sometimes because it's like when I'm giving messages for a love reading and it's like a general reading, if someone is in a no contact situation, the messages sometimes are completely reversed compared to those where like you're dating this person and it's like going fine right now or whatever. So one thing that I would like to say to everyone watching is that if you hear me say something like this person doesn't like this or they feel negatively this way, and it's nothing that you've done, it doesn't mean that this isn't your reading or that you don't need to listen to the message. It just means that you might want to listen to these things to know what not to do with this person. So let's say things are going really well with this person, but the message starts to sound a little negative. I think it could be because some of you guys, need to understand this person a little bit more. So what I say, even if you're not tiffing with them or beefing with them or having issues with them, you may want to listen, just because maybe this is something that you don't know about them, or maybe this is something that they have gone through with another person that makes them how they are. You know what I mean? I feel like everything for this group you should listen to, basically. But let's see. How do they feel? Really? How do they truly feel? Because it's almost like they don't want... Ooh, yeah, look. As I say that, birds. Should I put this card on the bottom? Number 5 came through, so yeah, we're going to put it on the bottom. And the tree. The tree is on the bottom. And this is actually the 7 of Cups, but it talks about the past and karma, spirituality, and things like that. But the card for how they felt that flew out is the Birds card. This is the 7 of Pentacles in this particular deck, and this actually talks about gossip, anxiety, chatter, and excitement. And I feel like the anxiety is what's coming through here with the moon and the 4 of Cups. I feel like it may not be apparent on the outside that this person is anxious. They may appear like they would rather be left alone, or they prefer to be alone, or even like they're not interested. I'm not sure if that's the case though. For some of you guys, this person gets like that when they start overthinking, when they start worrying about the future, or when there's like conflict and they don't know how to resolve it. Some of you guys, that's how this person is. It's not giving avoidant. It's kind of giving like shy, but it comes off the wrong way. You know, like some people, they could actually be anxious, but it comes off like rude or even mean. I really don't think that's what it is. I really don't think that's how the impression they want to leave. So let me see. How do they feel about the viewer? How do they feel about the viewer? Twin flames. Ooh, and look what came out. Bottom of the deck, it says mask. So that's kind of what I was saying. I literally said, oh my God, rewind it back. I literally just said, I don't think that's how they truly feel. And look, not showing their true feelings. So, I mean, yeah. What you really got was the Twin Flames card. So, and it's so interesting because this bird card is actually like a card that sometimes reminds me of that in a love reading. Just because for some of you guys, I don't know if there's like something else that has gotten in the way of the connection or what. Let me see how this person feels from this deck. We're going to take one card from this one, and we'll pull from our romance oracles deck as well. So it's hard to tell if this person is like going through something and you just don't know about it, or if they actually are a bit fearful about certain aspects of the connection. For some of you guys, I feel like this person may overthink if you guys have differences, because it does say here complementing each other. Ultimately, in this person's heart, let's say you're in disconnect with this person right now, you're not talking. I do feel like this person might be holding out, but it doesn't mean that they don't miss you or that they are not emotionally attached. But let's say you are in contact with this person and you're just getting certain vibes from them. Let's try to figure out why that is. I feel like for some of you guys, it's because they're nervous. For others of you, it's because they are upset, but they don't know how to communicate it in the moment. Some of you guys, this person could have, I don't know if they have anger issues or they just have a hard time communicating their feelings. I do feel like this is somebody who typically handles their feelings on their own. So maybe in a relationship, it's like difficult. Yeah. I wonder why. For some of you guys, this has like something to do with their childhood. Like maybe they never had to do this. So let me see. A message in the bottle. Message in a bottle. Number 15. The number 12 came through as well. 6 and 3. Bottom of the deck. Didn't I just say the number 12? And look, number 12 right there. Oh, and it says, a change in the wind, which is so interesting because I heard change when I saw this Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you guys, let's say you're in no contact with this person. How this person felt in the beginning of no contact is not how they feel now. New life. Yeah. New life. I really feel nervous right now. And I wonder if that's how your person feels or how you're feeling right now. Somebody here feels, I don't know if it's nervous or anxious. It's crazy because some of you guys may not know that this person is very emotional. Like they're a very emotional person, but they can handle themselves. So I don't feel like this person wants you to know if they're upset, if they're sad, if they are crazy in love. But I feel like for some of you guys, it's because they have a fear. What's the fear? I'm trying to figure out what this fear is that they're holding on to. Some of you guys, they have a fear of like being played. They have a fear of like expressing their emotions and the other person saying that they feel the same when they actually don't. I don't even think it's a fear of rejection. I feel like it's a fear of like investing just to be alone again. Because I feel like this person is comfortable in solitude. So crazy, because while I was shuffling just now, this card came out with calling in your soulmate. And this card actually talks about separation. So separation doesn't have to be quite literally meaning you and this person don't talk at all. Sometimes separation is like, I haven't heard from them in a while. They haven't responded as quickly as they usually do. Or we were hanging out and they left. Like, you know what I mean? Separation could be a lot of things. So apply it to your situation. For some of you guys, it could just mean that this person misses you when they're not with you. For some of you guys, this person could be hard to get to know. Flip the roles if you need to. Meaning, if you feel like you're the one that has these issues or hard to get to know, then you can flip the roles. But some of you guys, it is mirrored, though, with the twin flames. Take what is yours and leave what isn't. I just want to say that because, you know, there's other cards, too, to watch. But, okay, let me see. What card comes out? Message in a bottle. Yeah, and it's so crazy because this message in a bottle is literally, like, engulfed in water. And to me, water is all about emotions. And, like, you can see the water here on this moon card. You can also see all the waters in the cups here. There's, like, an ocean lake behind them. And then even in the Seven of Wands, they're, like, standing in this position. And it's so crazy because I've been doing tarot for so long, but sometimes I look at the cards and I start to notice things that I maybe didn't before. And I just noticed how this guy kind of looks like he's like purposefully not touching the water. Like he doesn't want to get into the emotions. He doesn't want to get into that like sensitivity. They want to just go or do, or for some of you guys, respond or react. I'm not sure what they're responding to. I don't know if this person gets triggered. Some of you guys, this person gets triggered. I don't know if they have like emotional issues that they try to deal with, and it's hard for them to deal with another person. Because I'm seeing the moon, which sometimes can talk about like the past, our fears. A lot of the time, it can talk about attachments, and attachments can be to people, they can be to memories, they can be to fears, they can be to anything. But I really feel like for some of you guys, this person is attached to being safe in solitude, being safe, not sharing everything that they are thinking or that they're feeling. And I feel like for some of you guys, it's simply because they've been judged or because people have responded to them negatively when they've expressed their true feelings. So maybe what this person does instead is like, I don't want to say pretend like they don't care. Some of you guys just like sweeping it under the rug or trying to deal with their stuff on their own instead of telling you. So if this person does pull away, that's probably why. So just so you know, if this person gets quiet all of a sudden, and they could be a quiet person, but if they're getting quiet all of a sudden, they're upset. They're actually upset. No, like some people, they're like, oh, maybe they just had a bad day, or maybe they just like to be at peace. They do, but I feel like for this person, it's like something different. Because I feel like for this person, they really do care about you, or for some of you guys miss you or want to spend time with you. But I'm feeling upset. And I'm trying to figure out why. Why does this person feel upset? Why do they feel upset? Unrequited love. Well, that's how they feel. And I think I said that earlier. Their fear is like falling for somebody, telling them that they have fallen for them, and that person telling them that they love them, but they actually don't. They don't actually feel the caliber of like feelings that they do. So for this person, unrequited is not, I just don't like, you know how like some people, they'll in a relationship and they'll tell their partner they love them first, and their partner has to wait a little bit before they say it back. Or sometimes people will say, I love my partner, but I'm not in love yet. This person, that's what it is about. It's about the caliber of feelings. It's not about whether or not you like them at all, you love them at all. It's about if it's equal. Keep an open mind. But that's what's in their heart too. So that's what I was saying earlier. Like for those of you where you are in separation or things are like a little confusing. It could be confusing. They are trying to keep an open mind. This is what they're afraid of though. For some of you guys, maybe this person typically keeps an open mind. But I don't know if there's something about your relationship. Like take what is yours and leave what isn't. I'm looking at this card here. So for some of you guys, it's one of these situations, like a small problem that keeps coming up. And I feel like for this person, small things bother them more than big things. I feel like this person is actually very strong, so they can handle a big obstacle. But I feel like it's like the little things that get in the way that irritate this person or make this person start questioning things. So that's what I mean when I say this person can have emotional things. Like for you, it's a small thing, but for them, it's a big thing. And you may not know why, because I see like with the Four of Cups, sometimes maybe in the moment they can't quite articulate it or they don't even know why. Or I feel like for the most part they do, but I feel like it's more so this person has not been shown that there is a good reason to communicate when they get like this. So that could mean a lot of things. That could mean that in the past, oh look, engagement on the bottom of the deck. But that could mean that in the past when they did, it went negatively. That could mean they've literally never done it. So there's just no way that they could fathom it working. You know, some people they see in the movies, like, yeah, some people are like vulnerable with their partners and it works and everything. They could be the type of person that's like, yeah, that only happens in the movies. Or that might not happen in this relationship because of some of the stuff on this card. It says anxiety here. It also says excitement. So for some of you guys, you may not realize it, but I do feel like this person is physically attracted to you a lot, like very physically attracted to you. So for some of you guys, it could be that this person feels like you're not as attracted to them as they are to you. And for others of you, it's I don't know why vulnerability seems like such a difficult issue. So for some of you guys, this person is actually a very deep and emotional person and they can be vulnerable, but they feel like you can't. So they hold back because they feel you are. So that could be where the frustration comes from. I guess you would have to know who you are in this connection, who you are as a person in a relationship versus how your partner is. Because that's what I mean when I say flip the roles if you need to. What I'm sensing here in the reading is something about vulnerability. Because when I was shuffling, oh, it's so crazy because this set on the bottom of the deck, which was giving me the same energy from keep an open mind. But let me see if I can figure out what's keeping them on guard. I feel like this person is a little bit on guard. Some of you guys, they're on guard with everybody, so you don't have to take it personally, but you might if this is like a long lasting relationship or you actually are in love with them. I was shuffling and the Seven of Swords wanted to pop out. So I do feel like this person has been lied to and they have had regrets or disappointment or just extreme like sadness or loss from people that they have loved. Oh, some of you guys, that's what it is. Some of you guys, this person could have dead ass like lost a partner or somebody. It could have even been like a close friend. So sometimes emotionally investing could be difficult for them. I don't feel like it's like unwanted, like they don't want to. I feel like it's difficult because I am seeing a change in the wind. Why do they feel like it's unrequited though? Why is that coming out? The devil. Ooh. Okay, so the devil came. The devil. What else? And the Five of Swords. Oh yeah, well that's what I was talking about. They've been played before. So some of you guys, that's what I mean when I say the emotional part of it, where it's like it's not entirely their fault and it's not entirely your fault. What I mean by that is like sometimes people come to a reading and they are like, well, I know my partner's been through this, but that's not my fault. But I also feel like when you decide you want to be with somebody, you are also accepting a certain like amount of like emotional responsibility to that person if you say you care about them or you say you want to be with them or you like them or you love them. That's how I view it. But you know, take what is yours and leave what isn't. I'm not saying you have to be someone's like punching bag or like personal therapist. But what I do mean is like when you decide you want to be in like a partnership, then you actually have to be a partner. So sometimes that does entail emotional needs. I don't know if this person can quite communicate their emotional needs because I feel like they have a lot of them and they are very used to upholding those on their own. But when it comes to like relying on another person to make them feel assured, safe, comfortable, it's very difficult for this person. Especially because they fixate on a lot of things. Like for the hermit to be coming through, I feel like this person is just like extremely observant. And they also can pay close attention to physical things too. So physical things could be things around them in the space and the environment. It could be something you're wearing. It could be a smell. It could be the time even. I don't know if this person has like OCD or something, or because I am sensing a little bit of like a compulsion, but it feels more mental for this person. Like, you know how like some people they have to physically do something to feel better? Like, oh, I got upset, I have to go for a run. For this person, it could be that they have to do something like mental. It's almost like this person, I don't want to say they completely disassociate, but I do feel like they get to this like space where they are in their head about something and it doesn't quite come out to you. Like you don't know this. You don't know that they're thinking this or feeling this way. Some of you guys, you do know it, but this person doesn't like to repeat themselves. So maybe after a while, they start to feel like this. It's crazy because I do feel like this person has like an emotional attachment to you, and they may not want to if things are negative right now. If things are going positively between you and this person right now, then this is what I mean when I say you should listen to the message to know that if this person were to ever get like this with you, there is a reason why. hmm I feel like outside of your relationship, this person can communicate their feelings. Like if they were to talk about a situation with like another friend or a family member or something, they could communicate that. But I feel like when it comes to talking about your relationship, it's not exactly direct verbally. It's interesting as well because this person also feels like they don't know how you feel towards them. So let's say you're dating this person, but you haven't quite told them how you feel, then it's that. Then it's the fact that they don't know completely how you feel. Because you know, like some people, they withhold their emotions to manipulate. So this person might have been through something like that where like people emotionally neglected them or didn't like meet their emotional needs. And it wasn't because they were too busy, it was because they did it on purpose. Like they did it on purpose to kind of fuck with them mentally, I feel like. So sometimes this person can get in like a good situation and feel like it's a bad one. I definitely feel that. And that's sad though. That is kind of sad. Hmm. Okay. This person does feel like you could be good for them though. That's the thing. It's almost like they don't trust their own feelings. Or maybe they trust their feelings, but it's like when they start thinking, because it says here, keep an open mind. It's not telling them to keep their heart open, obviously, because it says unrequited love. For something to be unrequited, somebody had to have love. You know what I mean? So it's not that they don't have feelings or they don't care, even if it appears that way on the outside. It's about their mind. It also says here, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So for some of you guys, that could be a part of it too. There's something different about this particular connection, either what they do get or what they don't get. So I guess you would know. If you have ways about you, then it's what they get that they don't want. And if you have things that you don't do, then it's what you don't do that they are looking for. But it's also crazy because for some of you guys, this person can feel like they don't do certain things that you might want as well. Like it does go both ways. Their mind goes in that loop. I feel like I do feel like they get very emotional about it, but on the outside they could appear very strong and like put together. You may not be able to tell because I am seeing the Seven of Wands and the Strength card. So why though? Why? What's the like message in the bottle energy, spirit? The number 15 is coming through. I don't know if that's like the 15th of this month. There's something happened on the 15th. These numbers that come through could be ages, they could be years, they could be phone number. I don't know. Some houses start with like just two numbers or like a unit number. I really don't know. But sometimes these numbers become significant to somebody. But this number 15 comes right before the fates card in this deck, which is like when a relationship is like completely solid and the partner or your partner that you'll be watching for feels like destined. Like you guys are destined to be together. And I did see the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. So I wonder if they are. Oh, it's so crazy because this particular card is all about communication. This message in a bottle is literally all about communication. Um, and pointing to your highest good. It's also about like symbolism. So I don't know for some of you guys when I said like they get triggered, I don't know if it's that they get triggered. For some of you guys, it's that they get it's almost like obsessive. Like I don't know if something happens or they see something and they take it as an omen. Like, okay, this just happened. Maybe that means I should fall back or not do this. Like I don't know if this person is spiritual. If they are spiritual, they could be like that, where they start to see or like feel certain things and it's like they want to trust that. Yeah, this person is definitely very complex. And I don't blame them because I do sense like things they've been through. Especially for the devil cards to be coming out with the Seven of Wands. This person isn't acting how they are to spite you. I think they're afraid. So because this person gets like afraid or something. It feels kind of sad though. Like sad because I feel like what they do want is somebody that makes them feel less afraid in those moments, but they don't. I don't know if they have like PTSD or something. You know, like when some people are having a panic attack or like frustrated even, it doesn't appear that way on the outside. Some people emotionally don't react on the outside, but on the inside they look different. So if this person does look stoic or look fine on the outside, I don't think they are. It feels like in moments though. I'm not saying this is like all the time, but it's like certain moments. But for this person, moments add up. So let's say you are in separation with this person right now. They started to have too many moments like that, where they were either frustrated or like scared or anxious, uncomfortable even. So I guess you would have to know your person. What sorts of things makes this person feel uncomfortable? It could be mind games. It could be addictions or codependency. It could be a lot of things. For some of you guys, it's about boundaries. Like when the boundaries are crossed. Oh, is that why I was saying they don't like to repeat themselves? Like if they say something, they don't like to have to repeat it. So I don't know if they already told you multiple times something that they did or didn't like. Or for some of you guys though, this person's communication is not always verbal. Or not always as harsh as they think. I do feel like this person does have harsh thoughts, mostly towards themselves, but I feel like when they are in situations where they get upset, it could be towards other people. But I feel like that's more so the trauma. Some of you guys, this person has like some sort of trauma or something. And the reason why I'm saying that is simply because we have this. It says small problems on this card. So don't think that when this card comes out that that's like the end of the relationship. Small problems are just that they're small. And even big problems have solutions. Every door has a key, you know what I mean? Every lock has a key. But it also says chatter on here. And I really feel like the chatter for this person is mental. Like for some of you guys, it is other people getting in the connection, but you would know. You would know. Let me just say that right now. If when I said that, you were like, oh, it's this person's mama. I know it's their mama. Then it's their mama. But if you had no idea up until this point that there could possibly be another person getting in this person's ear, then don't take that message because I really feel like that would be something that you already know about. This particular card comes out in relationship readings when you can expect positive news, whether that be communication from your partner or just things turning out well in the end. It's supposed to be a good omen. So I feel like this person has to kind of remind themselves a lot to keep an open mind. Okay. So that's good for them though, because I actually feel like this person does try. They try quite a lot for the strength card to be coming out. It's not easy. I don't think it's easy for them. This particular card, a change in the wind, it talks about unseen change being initiated, preparing for a storm, or like awareness. Sometimes it talks about when you feel like you're not on firm enough ground when a shift or a transition is happening. So for some of you guys, let's say this person is falling, then it's that shift. So they start to feel uneasy when they are feeling like this. I don't know if this person does not like to feel weak, like emotionally. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if this person's been like told that they are weak for feeling the way that they feel sometimes or something. It's almost like they've been shamed. You know what I mean? Like when some people they get shamed for something and then they just never bring it up again. It's either shame or manipulation because I was seeing the 5 of Cups, and that's very sad energy. Sometimes it's extreme disappointment. Like the 3 of Swords can be like heartbreak, but I feel like when it's paired with the 5 of Swords, it's like they almost blame themselves for a decision that they made. So for some of you guys, this person pulls away because then they start getting angry or frustrated at themselves when it's not really their fault, especially if they've already communicated an issue. Because I do feel like this person can communicate. But I feel like at the same time, if they do get emotional, it's almost like a switch for this person. You guys may have seen it before. Some of you guys you haven't, but this person has a switch. So if you get them in their feelings, in their head or whatever, some of you guys they will leave. For others of you, they will pick a fight. For some of you, they will get like an attitude or snippy or moody or appear that way. But I don't really think it's that they're moody. I feel like this person has valid reasons for feeling the way that they do. It's the part about communicating that makes it difficult. Because the lack of communication makes things build up. And that's what I was seeing with the strength card. The strength card to me is like big obstacles, especially because it's a major arcana card. So that being paired here with the big and the small, this is what I mean when I say it. I'm seeing snowball effect. Like, I don't know if it's like builds up over time for this person. But it's interesting as well because they still love you or feel like it should work. I'm hearing somebody say, why is it not working? Why am I feeling like this? Like they're a little bit confused. So maybe it's that this person doesn't want to put the emotional burden on another person if they haven't quite figured out a way to communicate. Like some people, they say, I don't know how I'm feeling, and their partner will tell them to try. this person is not somebody that like will still try. Like if they don't know how to say it and say with their chest almost, it's like they won't at all. So you guys may feel like you get like an all or nothing energy from this person sometimes. Sometimes they're all in, and sometimes it's like, where are they? Interesting. I feel bad because I almost feel like some of these things are like kid things. Like for some of you guys, this person may dead ass throw a tantrum, but I think you would know. If you guys are dealing with anybody that throws a tantrum, you should not be dealing with that person. Tell them to seek help. I definitely feel like this person can manage themselves. Like they can manage themselves. They're fine. It's the relationship. This is a love reading. I'm not asking about this person's personal life. I'm asking about the relationship. So it's something about this relationship that is making them feel this way. So you guys really should think back. Because this separation card actually talks about separation being on the horizon. So for those of you where things are going well between you and this person, or you think things are going well between you and this person, it's not 100% amazing for them. I feel like this person tries very hard to stay positive though. If things are going well between you and them right now. If you're in separation with them right now, well, then it's everything I said before. You're going to have to think back and figure out why they feel like they can't trust you. If you're in no contact with this person right now, they don't trust you. They may even be a little bit afraid. But it's weird because even if they don't trust you, they still feel like they're getting signs all the time that they should. So maybe that's where the emotional attachment part comes through. But it's like they can't quite let it go. Some of you guys, I don't know if it's because they have dreams or if they are spiritual because they start seeing shit like that. Or they start, yeah. You know how like somebody say something to you and then another person will say the exact same thing to you like 3 years later? It's like things like that. It's not like, oh, this person like red and everybody I'm around right now is eating red popsicles like that. No, it's not like that. It's like something more like significant to this person. I don't know. I guess you guys would have to know this person's like mind in their head. This change in the wood card talks about relationships when they're going through periods where they seem out of sync with their partner. So this person could feel like you guys are not in sync the way they need it to be, not even the way they want it to be, the way they need it to be, feel emotionally safe. Sometimes this talks about when somebody has a change of heart and they leave so that you both can have the opportunity to grow mutually in separation. So for some of you guys, let's say you are that person, just because they don't trust you does not mean that they don't want you. There are a lot of relationships, weirdly enough, that don't have trust, but I feel like trust can be built upon. But if you did betray this person's trust, then that's a different story. Building trust is different than, trying to establish it again after it's been destroyed. So you have to ask yourself, I guess, as well, for those of you that are in separation, what happened? Like, truly be honest with yourself. Because I feel like this person is so honest with themselves to a point where it hurts. And then they deal with it alone. Like, if you see all of these cards here have people alone. Like, the Hermit is alone. The Seven of Wands is literally putting up a wall and getting ready to fight so that no one bothers them. And the Four of Cups is like somebody's offered them love or whatever is in here, some sort of emotion. They're not even looking in the direction. They're moping on a tree. And then this person, I mean, they are by themselves, but this for me is more of a spiritual, like overcoming fears, having self-compassion, self-love, and growing that. So I do feel like this person really is focusing on, oh, that could be what it is for those of you where you are in separation with this person. They are afraid of all of the things I said before because I feel like this person has tried really hard to like build up their confidence, build themselves up, to respect themselves. So I don't know. I don't know for some of you guys if this person feels like disrespected sometimes, or I heard nuisance or something like that. Feels like something that could be fixed though. I don't know if this person just doesn't have a hard time believing that for some reason. I know this person has a hard time believing that their partner can bring them solutions instead of problems. I don't know if this person has bad emotional boundaries. So they start making excuses for their partners or something. I definitely feel like the way that their mind gets when they're dating or in love is different than how they are solo or single. And they're aware of that. Painfully aware of that. I feel like for the change in the wind card to be coming out, this also talks about how whatever is happening right now, good will come from it. And that was the same message that came through with the message in a bottle. So for those of you right now where things are difficult or you are confused, Take a deep breath. It will be okay. Because both of these cards say though. And trust me, there are other cards in this deck that talk about needing to let a relationship go. So if that was the message to deliver, I would be honest, but that's not what this card is about. You guys can definitely look it up. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. I think that's her last name. Yeah, Wisdom of the Oracle, number 12 and number 15. But this card talks about how sometimes if you are in separation, you may need to take yourself away from the drama or from the tension or whatever to clear your energy. So I feel like this is what this person tries to do. I definitely said that. I think I said that earlier, how they don't like to put emotional burdens on other people. For some reason, this person does feel like they are an emotional burden sometimes. I don't know if they are very like picky. The hermit can be very picky. That's why they do good alone, especially when they're working. So, for some of you guys, that could be what it is. I don't know if work gets in the way, but I feel like for some of you guys, it's not that, because I am sensing something about boundaries, and it does say unrequited love. So, But basically, the message behind this card is this too shall pass. Everything will be fresh and new again, especially in a relationship reading. So, yeah, this one was definitely longer than I wanted it to be, but I hope that gave you guys some insight. I hope it resonated. If it did, give it a like, share, comment. Love you. And we're going to move on now to card number 2. I feel like the main reason why you guys chose the Ace of Pentacles here is because there is something valuable in the relationship, whether that is a lesson or quite literally being with that person. So, some relationships is like, some people, they're like, I don't even know who that motherfucker is. That is not my ex. I never dated them because they didn't gain anything from it. In fact, maybe they gained some pain. But I feel like this relationship is not like that. Either way, even if you are or are not together, you will gain something. And I feel like for those of you where you are in separation, you can, relax. Just relax. Weather the storm. And for those of you where you're trying to get to know them, just be their peace. Don't bring them discomfort. Like, actually ask this person or pay attention to this person to see if they're uncomfortable. Because I feel like for the Temperance card to be coming through, this person does feel almost like a grounded energy when they're with you. But it's little things. I don't know if it's like little things. It has to be little things. For me, if it was a big thing in between, look, 4 of Wands in the bottom of the deck. Yeah. And this is the Twin Flame card. But anyway, I feel like if it were big things that were really get it in the way, this wouldn't have came out. Like, they wouldn't have still thought that you could work through it. There wouldn't have been the keep an open mind card. Because I do, look, 5 of Cups wanted to show. Wasn't I talking about that earlier? But, because I've done readings where it was kind of like that, where you could tell, even if there were issues, that they didn't have hope and they actually were like checked out. But that's not what I'm getting here. I feel like this person does think about you. They think about you a lot, like a lot. So, yeah. All right. So let's move on now to the next group. Wow, that one was very interesting. So the next card is the 2 of Pentacles. Let me grab my water bottle. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, okay. Let me get my water bottle. For those of you that are like waiting for card number 2, I'm just gonna take a sip of water. So give me like 30 seconds, okay? All right, card number 2. Here we go. Let's get into your reading. Spirit, what are the messages you would like for me to deliver to card number 2? We're going to say we started you guys at like 38 minutes and 40 seconds. Card 2. Just for those of you that are filing in, I'll put the timestamp in the chat. So you chose this card number 2, which is the 2 of Pentacles, and it has the anchor here on it. So how does the person on card number 2's mind feel about that? How does the person on card number 2's mind feel about them in their relationship? Damn. 10 of Wands. I don't know why I keep hearing "Hold You Down." That's a song. Hold You Down. Damn. Who sings it though? It's a rapper. It's actually a rap song, but it is a love song. And he's actually talking about how they would do anything to protect their partner. Hold you down. That's kind of what I was getting from the Ten of Wands. Sometimes the Ten of Wands is like a struggle card, but other times it's like just putting in work or being willing to put in work if need be. Like being someone that you can depend on, really. Doing anything, doing what it takes. Sometimes it's doing way too fucking much, but other times it's just what's necessary. You know, like sometimes you have to hustle, sometimes you have to put in that work to get what you really want. Hold you down. Let me see if I can show you guys the song. I think it's this one. Yep, it's this one. So you guys might want to look it up. But it's called Hold You Down by The Alchemist, Nina Sky, Prodigy. It's an older song for sure, but yeah, you guys might want to look it up because in the song he actually talks about like the things they've been through, like how they've lost people and how they've been damaged and had to be like really strong. But how when they're by their partner's side, they feel like it's okay, like they do anything for their person. So let's see if that's how this person's feeling. But that channeled song just came through. I'm hearing the intro. Look, Ace of Cups. Yeah, it's a lot of emotion there. Look, a lot of emotion. A lot of emotion. Ace of Cups. Yeah, well, that Ace of Cups was right on cue with what I was talking about, to be honest. So let's see what else comes out. How are they feeling? Let's get two more. Just please stop. Please stop walking through my light. My dog has no respect for the setup. Okay. Ooh, you got the Empress? No way. Yeah, so everything I just said, they will do anything. Basically, this person's saying that they are, some of you guys, this person's dead ass in love, and they would admit it. Oh, look. Ooh. As soon as I split the deck. Oh my God. Ooh, as soon as I split the deck. It's crazy though, because if you're in no contact, then I can see why the Five of Cups wanted to show with the Three of Pentacles. If you're in no contact, they would want to work it out. They would do anything to work it out to have another chance. Now, for those of you where things are going good right now, ooh, good for you. Good for you, because this person really enjoys your company. Like, they have a lot of fun with you. They laugh with you. 9:17 on the clock and 42. So I don't know if those numbers are significant. I also saw 420. Ooh, it came back out. Oh my God, y'all. It came back out. Ooh, it came back out. Oh my God. I feel like this person's like so excited, so giddy. They feel like they have a lot of fun with you, playful. They love talking to you. They would want to talk to you if you're in no contact. They do think that you're handsome or beautiful, depending on if I'm talking to the masculine or the feminine. Wow. Yeah, they feel like you guys are meant to be. Meant to be. Some of you guys just could have started as friends with the Page of Wands and the Two of Cups. Ooh, I split the deck and I'm seeing Paradise. Oh my God. And Palm Tree? No way. Okay. So how does this person feel about card number one? How does this person feel about card number one? I guess, okay, I will split this message up as well. For those of you where I'm talking to the masculine, your message is going to be different. So I will split this up once I get all the cards out. We have about 3 more to pull, but from different decks, but I want to pull them all out first. Ooh, oh my God. Oh my God. Look, you got, oh my God, I love these cards. Okay, so I can't even speak. Like, I feel like that's how this person is. Like, I don't know if they're like so excited. Like, okay. Or I don't know if it's excited or like enamored. Like, I definitely feel like somebody here is like whoa about their person, like looking at them like whoa. But you got this card, which is all about power, being a boss, leadership, courage, being firm, feeling protected or protective. And then you got the Clover card, which talks about opportunity, hope, luck, charm, sometimes like happiness and like small moments of true happiness or true exchanges of like good vibes. It also says game. Ooh, that was an accident. Oh my God. Ooh, I have to put the deck down. Yo, oh my God. This is so crazy. It's crazy because usually when I'm doing readings, like, I don't get like this. But I felt like I needed to put the deck down just now. Like, this energy is like, ooh, it's like electric. Like, oh, it's electric. Because I didn't even need to drop the deck. I didn't even mean to drop the deck. I literally did not mean to. And you got the card about commitment, sometimes marriage and partnership. So Yeah, I mean that's pretty clear. Let's see what comes out. How does this person feel about card number 2? Yeah, that's why I was hearing hold. Oh my god, it came out again. I didn't. Oh my god, rewind it back. I showed you guys the palm tree, didn't I? Look, it came back out. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. For some of you guys, if you're in no contact, this person misses you. They feel like you're the one. Just so you know. But they feel like they fucked it up if they did. And maybe that's why I was getting they do whatever. But for those of you where things are going great, which I do feel like is the majority of you, don't fuck it up with this person, okay? Don't mess it up with this person if things are going well. Because they're serious about you. And that is not easy to come by these days. And not only are they serious, but they're also dedicated. They're also devoted. And they actually feel like they know you, or they want to get to know you. They want to know the real you. They want, yeah. And they want to stick around for the long haul. Yo. Okay. What else? I'm hearing that sound. He's a good man, Savannah. I don't know what the version for the feminines would be. I guess she's a keeper. Isn't that a saying? She's a keeper, or he's a keeper. I don't know why I'm also hearing every kiss begins with K. And I think that's the jewelers. Ooh, okay, that's the jewelers. I'm also hearing. I don't know why I heard "Ice Me Out," nigga. Ice me out. I don't know if you guys ever heard that song. It's literally called "Ice Me Out." I'm pretty sure. She says, "No, no, 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 no. Well, I get 20 grams for a bucket of rice." Somebody here wants to be spoiled. I definitely feel like the feminine in this group wants to be spoiled, like in every way possible. Every way. Just so you know, this is definitely like a lover, like a true lover. So if you're not getting lover girl, lover vibes from your partner, this is not your reading. Because this person is like love, like they love and they want to love you, and they want you to love them. So for the masculine, don't mess it up. For the feminine, don't mess it up. It doesn't matter. Okay. What was I about to say? Oh, about the K jewelers. I was also hearing "Ice Me Out." She says, "Ice me out, nigga, ice me out." So I know someone here really wants to be spoiled, like with love, with gifts, with some of you guys sex. Ooh, oh my god, not for you. Serendipity. No way. I've never gotten this card to actually come out in a reading. And didn't I show you guys the clover 2 seconds ago? And look, oh my god, I'm tripping balls right now. And it's so crazy because literally both of these cards have a clover. I don't know if this person feels like they're on a high when they're with you. Because I feel like I can't calm down. Like my heartbeat is like racing. This is good though. I feel like this person's like, no, this is good. No, this is actually good. Here and now, not for you. I don't think this. Yes. No. Yeah, it's not this one. No, we're taking this one. And I will pull from our love oracle. Well, I mean, just so you guys know, this feels really great. It feels really great. Look, express your love. Feels great. Ooh, I'm scared. What's this? Honeymoon. Yo. Bottom of the deck, healing family issues. So not only do they love you, but do y'all heal them too? This is crazy. Yo. This is the one for some of y'all. It could be. For some of you guys, I don't know if you spent a holiday with this person or they want to. Something about holidays coming through, but I know every like country, even cultures, they have different holidays that they celebrate. So you would have to really like narrow it down. But for some of you guys, it's like very easy because if you did spend a holiday with this person or they have asked you to. Holidays are anything from Valentine's Day to Mother's Day. Okay, so serendipity in the number 18 or the number 9 could be coming through. 1 plus 8 is 9, so I don't know if it's 18 or 19. 2, 3, 1. Oh my god, I just realized this is 1, this is 2, and the Empress is the 3rd major arcana. And then here's the 10 of Wands, which can reduce to 1. So some of you guys, they felt like this from the very beginning. From the very beginning, they felt this way. Even if they didn't communicate that. It doesn't matter though. I heard, don't worry about that. You guys know that other sign where they're like, that don't matter. That don't matter. That's what I'm hearing. So this person, Zeus, please stop messing with my light. Oh my God. My dog is just so disrespectful sometimes. But I feel like this person just gets so like, it's almost like they can't even act like an adult. Like I feel like they get so like excited and like happy, or I don't know. It just feels like this person gets in a good mood, even when they just like think about you. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So you guys probably teach them a lot too. You guys have been teaching them about love as well while they engage with you. That's crazy. And you may not realize it though, because I do feel like this person tries to keep it light. Like they don't, I don't feel like they want to be like super clingy or like annoying about it. They definitely feel sure about you. So if you're not sure about them, you better figure it out. Serendipity card comes out and it talks about signs and symbols and magical alignment of events. So it's like, it's crazy because there was another group, and I'm just going to say that way because I don't know if y'all are coming from the intro or what, but there was another group and their vibe was more like they were seeing signs and symbols, but they were making them believe that they were supposed to take caution. This person is like the opposite. Like they're seeing signs and symbols and they're like, oh yeah, this is them. Like this is the one. So in this person's mind, they feel like there's a time and a place for everything, and spirit has now put you in front of them for a reason, or will put you in front of them for a reason if you're in no contact. I feel like this person definitely, some of you guys, this person wants to meet up with you. You bring a lot of like joy to this person's life. It feels like, even mentally, this person feels like they're always in the right place at the right time when they're with you. For those of you where you do spend time with this person, no matter what, no contact or not, I do feel like this person is very grateful. Some of you guys, this person is the type of person, if you like the stars or align sort of thing, they could be, very sappy like that, but I guess you would know. This person would definitely have shown that sort of energy prior to you watching this reading if they were that type of person. Because it almost feels like if they are the type of person to believe in love, like everyone knows that. Everyone would see this person as like a loving, some of you guys like gentle person, maybe even like creative. For others of you, it's about the way people feel about them. Even if they don't come off lovey and dovey or whatever, people can feel that way about them. So no matter what, they're a keeper. Yeah, this person, when they feel like the timing is perfect, they feel like there's an opportunity for success between you and them. So yeah, if that resonated, give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. We're going to get started now with card number 3. I just don't want to pick this up off the table. Like, this is such a nice love reading. Like this, oh, I love when I get to deliver messages like this. I love it. I feel like for those of you where like you've known this person for a while, you've been with this person for a while, they're in love. And it's like deep. Oh, look, oh my God. This person's very satisfied, just so you know. Very satisfied. And they desire you a whole hell of a lot. They're only thinking about how better it can get. How they can repay you. Oh, okay. So what I was saying earlier about like the message splitting between the masculine and the feminine. For the masculines, this person is looking for somebody that can be gentle and firm. Gentle and firm. So don't get too aggressive. Don't get cocky or arrogant or nothing like that. Don't start doing anything different than what you're doing now. Whatever you're doing now, keep it there and get better. Don't switch it up too crazy, nothing. Because this person is like, ooh, look, attachment. There's the attachment in the, some of you guys, the sexual attraction. Ooh, okay. 7 of Pentacles to the Queen of Swords. Some of you guys, I don't know. Some of you guys, ooh. Yeah, I feel like if I'm talking to the masculine, this feminine needs to feel protected. They need to feel protected. They need to feel like you're there for the long term. And they need to feel like you are going to do things to make them feel special. Like actually, because to me, like with honeymoon, like you plan honeymoons, right? Like you're thinking about your partner and like things that they would like and like doing things like that. So as long as you're doing shit like that, keep it up. Keep it up, baby. I definitely feel like this person's not had people like try to make them feel special, like in their love life. Like, and if they have, it, I mean, obviously it didn't work out because they're fucking with you, but okay. Don't be stingy with this person. Don't be stingy with this person. Okay. So if you want to give to them, give to them. If you want to tell them how you feel. Tell them how you feel. Don't start being like, oh, but I can't say that because then it'll make me look like this or whatever. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I feel like that will turn this person off completely. It will turn them off completely. They will ghost you. Some of you guys, they will ghost you. For others of you, they will just politely decline. If you start doing something like that to mess up the connection that they feel, which is like this. And for the feminines, let this masculine be the masculine. Like, let them lead you. Because I do feel like if I'm talking to the feminine, they want to lead. They do like to be in control, but they do like a strong woman as well, or a strong feminine as well. So you don't need to change yourself either. Oh, okay. So that could be what the message is for the feminine. If you are somebody that has strong boundaries, or you have a bite to you, but you are loving, be that too. Like, don't, you know, like some people, they feel like they have to like level themselves out or something in a way to be with somebody. Serendipity and all of these cards are coming through to let you know you're good, baby. You're good. So basically, don't start getting weird. That's the message here. Is like, don't start doing weirdo things. You know, like some like some people start to get nervous or whatever. They start thinking, okay, well, I don't know if they like that, so I'm never gonna do it again. Try it, or ask them, or just basically what you need to know is things are going well. In this group, things are going well. Like, they're actually going well. The other group, I was like letting them know things can get to that point, but I feel like for this one, you're already there. You're already there. And if for those of you that are in separation, of course, then take what I meant, what I said, and like try to apply it to your situation. But okay, let's move on now to card number 3. Wow, that was an amazing message. Love that. Give it a like, comments, come back if it resonated. We have the 6 of Pentacles for card number 3. Let me get ready to put the timestamp in the chat. 15 more seconds and then we're going to get started. All right. Card number 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose this 6 of Pentacles family card, and there's a tree on it. So yeah, let's get into your reading. How does this person feel about card number 3? How do they feel about card number 3? How do they feel about card number 3? Oop, the Death card. Okay. To the Knight of... Ooh, okay. How do they feel about card number 3? How do they feel about card number 3? If you guys would like the 18 and up messages, check out Patreon. That is below. Ooh, and as I say that, here comes the Lovers with the Strength card. I'm not going to take the Strength card. I am going to take the Lovers, though. If the Strength card comes back out, then of course I will leave it on the table. Strength card to the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Ooh, let me cover this up because y'all know how YouTube gets with the nudity. Even though the human body is natural and a work of art. Ooh! Yo! Please give it a like if you saw that. It literally came back out. So again, we will keep it. This person's very, 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 very physically attracted to you. Okay, just so you know. So add a couple more berries onto that because it extends more. Look, 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. It's dangerous. It's almost dangerous. Okay. 9 of Wands. Okay, but why does it feel? Oh, yeah. It's almost like they're out of control. Like they can't control it. 8 of Wands. I feel like this person could come on strong or they want to. Why is it 7 of Swords here? We're going to clarify that in a second. Letter. I also heard mixed signals. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, some of y'all, this person's freaky. Look. For those of you that are watching this about like a feminine, your feminine could be a little freaky in private. And for those of you who are watching about your masculine, they might be a little aggressive. It might be. But it also says conflict on this card, though. So I guess we'll have to split up the message for those of you where you actually are in a tiff with this person. For those of you where you're in a tiff with the person, it could be Zeus, please stop touching your light. Oh my God. But for those of you where you are in a tiff with this person, it could be because of any of these reasons. Okay, so take what is yours and leave what isn't, and then we'll continue on with the message. But for those of you where you are in a tiff with this person or things are not going well, it's either because they feel like you are causing them literal pain or abuse, or it's extremely hard to be with you. There's always an argument or a debate. It could feel like they have to make themselves smaller sometimes, or they have to lie, or that you actually have hurt them, or they've been hurt before, so it's hard for them to be in an honest relationship or trust an honest relationship. And for others of you, it could be that this person feels like you're incompatible. That is for those of you where the situation is negative. Okay. Now, for those of you where things are going positive, let's see. Flexible, number 19. I don't know. I heard you could get it this or you could get it that. You could get it. Hold on, Zeus. Hold on, Zeusy. Relax. Okay, sorry. You know, like when you could tell your dog is about to start tweaking. I had to grab him because he was gonna start barking. But anyway, the bottom of the deck is co-create, the number 40. This is making. Should I say that? No, not yet. Not yet. Okay. Okay. How does this person feel towards the viewer? It's almost like this person's trying to pay attention to you. I think this person does want to learn you. Ooh, I like you. I'm going to take another one because I do think another one flipped over. Let me see what it is. I think another one flipped over if I'm not mistaken. Sometimes that happens, but it's hard to tell. Did it flip over? No, it didn't. Okay. What's on the bottom now? Ooh, heart with a key. Well, I mean, pretty nice. This feels pretty fucking nice. Okay, so why is the Seven of Swords here though? Let me just get a couple clarifications for the Seven of Swords before I proceed, because for some of you guys, the reason why it's out is because they haven't communicated this, or they have almost seemed like they were feeling the opposite, but that's not true. Sometimes the Seven of Swords comes out when this person feels a really amazing connection to you, and it's so strong that they are a bit skeptical, but it's not deterring them. You know, like some people, they're like, I don't know about this, and they actually stop. This person is not like that. I feel like this person is like, I'm strong, I can handle it, but I still don't know. Okay. I do feel like this person thinks that you're sexy. They find you to be very attractive. And I feel like it's more so because of your energy. This person feels an energetic pull to you. Some of you guys, you are similar. They're like that. You could have similar interests. Like you might vibe to the same things. Tell me about, or you've been through the same similar situations for some of you guys. Tell me about the Seven of Swords though. Why is this in their feelings? The King of Wands. Where's King of Wands? Oh, okay. So let's say this person is portraying themselves to be the King of Wands. That could be what the Seven of Swords energy is about. Because I am seeing the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck, which is about truth. Let me see. Six of Pentacles, one. Oh, wait, no, that's the Four of Pentacles. Okay. What's that? What card is that? Bottom of the deck right now is the Queen of Cups. Oh, is that why? Yeah, that's why. Okay. And I don't know why the number 9 is coming through. 9 and 19 came through because this card says 19. This is the 9 of Wands. And then when I was looking at the clock just now, it literally turned while I was looking at it to 39. And oh, there's that ding. And then here's the star. And this is the number 17 on the star, which is in alignment here with the 7 on here. Okay. And then this is 6. The strength card is the card for Leo. Leo is the 5th sign. And then here's 8 right here. And then there was the 9. So I don't know. That was a similar thing that came through. And then, yeah, that was a similar thing that came through with the other group. I don't know if it was the first one or the second one, where their numbers were lining up like that too. It's like the numbers were literally in a row. Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So if this person portrayed themselves to be the King of Wands, I feel like they're actually more like the Queen of Cups. For others of you, that could be your relationship. Is that the feminine like the Queen of Cups in this situation, and the masculine is more like the King of Wands? So I guess you would know. For some of you guys, this person has both sides to them. They can be the Queen of Cups and they can be the King of Wands. And maybe the reason why the Seven of Swords energy is coming out because they feel like it is risky to be both in this connection. Just because love can be risky. You know what I mean? For some of you guys, it could be risky because they don't want to turn you off. So if they're hella emotional, they don't want to turn you off by being too emotional. And if they're hella aggressive or like to be in control or adventurous or whatever, then they don't want to do that and then turn you off that way. Because I do feel like either way, they could be coming on strong. So I'm hearing this person kind of temper themselves, you know what I mean? Or try to. I definitely feel like your connection between them is very unique. So they don't know what to expect sometimes. So I feel like that's really why the Nine of Wands is here. Getting to know each other. Did I say that? Did I say that in this group? I don't know. I don't know if I said it in this one or the other one, honestly. But there was another group where the person wanted to get to know their partner. They actually wanted to get to know them. For some of you guys, it's the fact that they feel this way because they have gotten to know you. So let's say you have known this person for a while, you have shared things about yourself or whatever, or been, vulnerable in that way. Because I do feel like there is a lot of space for vulnerability in this connection here. If you have already done that, then that's why they feel this way. Bottom of the deck, it says make the effort. So let's say this is just a crush. Then, all of the things that I just said before still stand, but it's almost like intensified with their need to not overwhelm you. I feel like this person doesn't want to turn you off or overwhelm you. So maybe that's why the Seven of Swords comes through. Maybe some of you guys, this person does try to make themselves seem more in control, fancy, or attractive. Not that they're not those things, but maybe that's why it is there. It's like maybe they do try to do this sometimes. But it's out of hope, though. This person is also actually very hopeful that the situation will not leave any of you brokenhearted, either of you brokenhearted. If this is a throuple, then I guess any of you, but okay. Now, the I Like You card talks about romance blooming. So for some of you guys, what they really enjoyed was the process of falling for you, or some of you guys, it's what they're going through right now. For some of you guys, I feel like maybe the Whip card came out because they could feel like a slave to their own feelings or to their own temptation. Playfulness. Yeah, I do feel like this person could be fun and playful. They could even be a bit flirty. Some of you guys, this person does try to flirt with you a lot, or they want to. Religious factors on the bottom of the day. There could be something about your connection, though, that does have like a difference to it. Some of you guys, you are literally from different cultures or different religions, because I am seeing that with the star card. Sometimes the star card to me does show me sometimes when you're experiencing something you never felt before, you never experienced before. Sometimes it's almost like a dream. Like you can't trust it. It's almost too good to be true. Some of you guys, this person feels that way about the connection. Like it's so incredible. It's almost like too good to be true. And for others of you, the reason why I was seeing this religious factors card could be many different things. Like maybe this person does feel like you guys were brought up differently, or you quite literally do have different paths in life. For others of you, though, I was sensing that this person does feel a very strong connection to you, and like your wants or needs or goals in life do align. So you would know. But I feel like if this person does struggle with vulnerability, then that's the only reason why. It's not about whether or not they are attracted to you, connected to you, or even want to really get close to you or get to know you, or whether or not they're trying to be slick or sly. I don't think it's any of those things. For some of you guys, if they do get a certain type of way, I feel like it's because they start to get fearful about your differences. Maybe this person has been in connections in the past where them and their partner's differences were too much. But for you, for some reason, this person feels like that's not the case. Because it definitely says here, welcoming love and meeting the one. So, that's pretty clear. It also says perfect on this card. Oh my God. So because you might have actually watched more than one group. And the only reason why I say that is because I said in the other group, I can't remember if it was the first or the second, but I said in the other group, every lock has a key. And here it is. The heart with a key. So this person could also feel like somehow you sneakingly got the key to their heart, and that makes them feel a little bit out of control. But maybe they're trying to be flexible. I could see this person liking to be in control, but being willing to try things differently for you. So let's say you are somebody that wants that, or you don't want everything that this person wants. I see this person trying to be open, trying to, some of you guys hear you out or consider your side of things. So if they're not typically like that, then you have changed them in that way to make them more considerate or more, I heard, aware. This flexible card talks about teachability. and open-mindedness. Oh my God, that's so crazy because that's literally what I was thinking. Yeah, this card actually talks about like keeping an open mind and being adaptable, without compromising what's most important to you. So I feel like this person is trying their hardest to do that, to compromise but not compromise on everything. And I feel like or the things that are like most important to them at least. And I feel like that's why the strength card is here. I definitely feel like this person wants to make sure that they're not getting involved in a situation where their partner is going to try to like minimize them or even like devalue them at some point. This person definitely could have a strong personality to them, for sure. In a relationship reading, when the flexible card comes out, it talks about how it is important to be open to new experiences and learning new things in a connection or about your partner. So some of you guys, this person could be a bit afraid about telling you guys something about themselves. For some of you guys, they do have something about themselves. It doesn't feel like a secret. It feels like something about them. It definitely has a larger story connected to it. It could be something about their past. It could be something about their childhood. For some of you guys, it has something to do about what they want in the future, but it's very much connected to something they went through in the past. So let's say this person says, I want to have 5 cars when I'm older. There's a story behind that. Okay. I'm hearing this song. It goes, "This is the memoir of an artist." The song is literally called Memoir, and you could look that sentence up. This is the memoir of an artist. And I know the like album cover is like, I think it's like pinkish with like black or something on it. But I'm hearing that this is the memoir of an artist. So I don't know why that's coming through. This card basically talks about remaining grounded, being willing to learn, and having common sense, staying curious. Um, and in a relationship, it talks about not being too rigid, not wanting to be right all the time, being able to come to a happy compromise or agree to disagree, meeting your partner halfway. So I feel like that's what this person actually wants to do with you. For some of you guys, that is what they're doing. So maybe something that they would hope that you recognize is that is what they're doing. So let's say you think that this person is actually, you have to fight like tooth and nail to get this person to agree with you. They're trying really hard, just so you know. I feel like some of you guys, you might butt heads with this person because you could both like to be in control. For some of you guys, someone here likes to be in control and the other person needs to be in control. So, okay. It's interesting because this particular card also talks about how the appearance in this card can be like a signal that you have met somebody that may not be your usual type, but who will turn out to be very special to you more than you can even realize. So for some of you guys, that is how this relationship started. Like the feelings snuck up on them. They didn't expect to feel the way that they do or get the feelings that they have, but it hit them like a ton of bricks. Now they're hella emotional in their feelings in their bag. I do feel like this person's like happy though. This is giving positive. I guess I will have to be a good reader and not just give a perfect, pretty message. For those of you where things are going negative, and I told you like the all possible reasons why, it extends deeper because not only do they feel those issues are there, but also that either you do things on purpose or that you remind them of some really, really, really shitty things that they've been through. So if that is the case, then the getting to know each other and the playfulness is them feeling like you're too childish to actually get to know them on a deeper level or let them get to know you on a deeper level. Maybe they feel like you keep things very superficial or whatever. But that's only for those of you where things are negative. Okay. That's for those of you where things are negative. And for those of you where things are positive, I really feel like the reason why this person feels the way they do about you is because they respect you, because you don't burden them, you don't lie to them. Some of you guys, you compliment them quite literally, like you compliment each other. Others of you, you give them compliments, you gas them up. Some of you guys, you boost their self-esteem. Some of you guys, you motivate this person as well. So that's a big thing for them, having a partner that motivates them. So for those of you where things are negative between you and them, and you've been hearing me listening to me say all these positive things, these are the things that you should be doing. Or these are the things that you didn't do. And that's why your relationship is where it is. So if things are not, and for those of you where things are going well, still listen, because again, if you fail to do these things in the future with this partner, or you're doing them now and you all of a sudden stop doing them, then you're going to lose this person. Okay. And not only will you lose them, some of you guys, you might quite literally get to see a really negative side of them. So let me just let me just say this to all of you. Listen in the way that you're meant to. It is really important for this person to have a partner that understands when they get, I don't know if this is tense. Is it tense? For some of you guys, you may feel like this person like interrogates you or something. I do feel like this is the type of person that needs to get to the bottom of things. So if there's an issue, y'all got to talk about it, talk it out, get to the root of the problem, and then throw it away. Like don't dwell on things too much with this person. Even if this person does dwell on things, don't let them, because I think they could do that. But at the same time, for those of you where things are difficult between you and them, and for those of you where things are going positive, don't do the thing that I'm about to mention. For those of you where things are going difficult between you and them, you could have made this person feel either small or like you were extremely controlling. Like extremely controlling and also like a liar, almost like pathological. So I don't know what you did, but if you did mess things up with this person, it could be really difficult for you to get things back on good ground. Particularly because this card came out and I don't like this card. This is like the worst card in this deck, like literally, in my opinion, because this has the word abuse on it. Okay, abuse and pain. That's terrible. And for some of you guys, it's not physical, but it is like you could feel like your person takes advantage of your feelings. So if things are going negative between you and them, then that's why. For those of you where things are going positive, the worst thing that you could do is make a joke out of this person's real issues. So you should definitely pay attention to that. And the worst thing you could do as well is try to, or unintentionally, because this can happen sometimes unintentionally, is shit on something that this person likes. This is somebody, when they really like someone or something, they love it. They're very loyal to it and they stand on it. So if they try to bring something up, don't shut it down. There's a difference between like de-escalating something and shutting something down. This person, don't ever make them feel shut down or shut out. I feel like that would really send them into a frenzy. Some of you guys, this person does have a temper, but they are mature. I heard I'm a killer, but don't push me. Okay. Okay. Some of you guys, if things are going well, they really like your style, like your swag. They like how friendly you are or how admirable you are. Like this person looks at you and they do feel like they have qualities that they either admire or adore about you. Some of you guys, the reason why they feel so positively for you is because you're so fiercely loyal and strong and like some of you guys, if you are the masculine watching, they feel I don't know if they feel protected. I heard bodyguard. And for some of you guys, for the feminines, you're sexy. Like you're hot, you're attractive. And then on top of that, you actually have feelings for them. So for some of you guys, the masculine doesn't, it's like they can't even believe that you fuck with them the way you do. Okay. Tell me about co-create. Tell me about co-create. Why is the co-create card here? The number 40 or 4 is coming through here. Some of you guys, you have to be careful though. I don't know if this person has been through an abusive relationship before though. So maybe for those of you where things are going well, it's the fact that it's like your relationship is like the complete opposite and it makes them feel like they can trust love, even if it was scary or not good to them in the past. It's almost like for those of you where things are going well, it's like you make this person feel stronger. Like you make them feel more capable or less afraid or less tense. Oh, okay. So let's say this person does have a temper and things are going well. It feels like they don't have that with you. It's not as some of you guys, you actually make this person get out of their seriousness. So that could be why they like you so much. Let's say this person is very serious or they do have a stick up their derriere, then they like that you can help them with that. But it feels like nothing here, if it's going well, is too forceful. And that's extremely important to this person. So let's say things are going negatively between you and them, then you failed to do all of the things I just mentioned. And in fact, you did make them feel pressured or something. I also feel like it's really important for this person to feel like their partner respects them and is not like talking to them crazy or talking about them crazy or making them look bad. So yeah, this is definitely the type of person where if you were to lie to them and they found it out from another person, they would get really angry. really upset. Or if you were to lie to them and they found out before you confessed, they would get really upset. So for some of you guys, don't piss this person off too much. I do feel like they can let little things go, but they do have like one or two things that I think may send them or set them off. I think everybody's pretty much like that though. Just the way that people react when they've been set off is different. You know, like some people when they react to something, they just completely shut down. And there are other people when they react, they actually go back to like an unhealed place. You know what I mean? So just be careful with this person's feelings. I don't feel like they're a sensitive person, but they probably are sensitive in this connection. So that's something to be aware of. Seven of Swords. I'm hearing this song. You spin my head right round when you go down, down. Also heard dancing. And I'm seeing like flashing lights. So this could be connected to anything here between like watching the stars or watching a movie. Like, I don't know if you guys have done things like that with this person. Or when this person is doing these things, they're thinking about you. You know, like some people, they go through a situation and you're the first person they want to tell, or their partner is the first person they want to tell about something. Some of you guys, that could be what it is. They feel like they have a friendship in you. And for those of you where the situation is very negative between you and them, they didn't trust you, they couldn't count on you, and you weren't a friend to them as well as being not a partner they could trust. And I'm just saying it very plainly because for the whip card to be coming out, you made this person feel really, really, really shitty. So yeah, but let's move on to the positive messages. So we have co-create here, and this is all about creativity and manifestation. So I'm hearing the Disney song, "When You Wish Upon a Star, Your Dreams Come True." So I don't know if some of you guys, this person was looking for someone like you, and they got it. I heard it was looking for love and you found it. It was looking for love and you found it. Some of you guys, this person really loves music. They could be really into music because I'm getting like for the other groups, I got like maybe one or two channeled songs, and this one I'm hearing songs the entire reading, and I'm hearing particular like lyrics in those songs. So for some of you guys, this person is quite like, I don't know if they're good with their words or you are, but I'm hearing like a lot of music, and I also heard vibes. So some of you guys, they like your vibe. Yeah, I just got another channel love song, which is Vibe by Jacquoy. And he says, "Don't stop the vibe, don't stop the motion." What does he say? I see it in your eyes. Something, something, something. Devotion. Yeah. So that's another love song. It's a vibe. Oh, now that's another one that just came through by Janae. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Yeah. So no matter what, I feel like when things are good between you and this person, they're great. Like almost like unbelievable. Like cloud nine. Yeah, I don't know if this person's like listening to love songs or something, because I keep hearing love songs. There was another group where I actually heard like a hot girl song come through, but this one is like straight love songs. And that's how I channel. So like I'm clairaudient, so sometimes I'll either hear songs or sayings during these readings, and I'm hearing like a lot of love songs. And a lot of them are about how they're just really enjoying the time, really enjoying the connection. And even with the playfulness card here, that's what this card talks about. Some of you guys, this person really enjoys having conversations where they get to know you more. Like the bond deepens. Some of you guys, that's what they're really enjoying, is like deepening the bond between you and them. Or that's what they will want to do. Again, if things were negative between you and this person, they felt like they couldn't do any of these things. So, damn. You know, like some people, the connection between their person is very strong, even sexual. But when it comes to like building an actual relationship, like actually building trust or actually like learning your partner, that could fall short. For those of you where the situation was negative, that was the case. Where it's like it wasn't about whether or not there was a connection, it was about like the vulnerability, the trust, and all of that. That was lacking. For those of you where things are going positively, it's because they're not. This is not somebody that trusts easily, but if things are going positively between you and them, they are either learning to open up to trusting you, letting you take the wheel a little bit more, or they're willing. I also feel like in this group, if you were to ask this person for something, they would probably do it or give it to you. And I think that is why the Seven of Swords came out as well for some of you guys, where I'm hearing risky, yes, your body, risky. So that's another song by, is it Davido or Davido? I don't know. What's the African singer? I think it's Davido. Davido or Davido. I don't know. But yeah, he goes risky, risky, yes, your body risky. Risky. Some of you guys, I don't know if this person wants to dance with you or this person can dance. Somebody here can dance their ass off. I'm gonna just say that right now. Either they can dance their ass off, they work out, or their body is just banging. Like it's one of those three. Somebody here feels that way about their partner. It could be all of the above as well, but yeah, I'm just hearing a bunch of songs. And that risky song is actually it's like a whining song. Okay, so I don't know if somebody here is like Caribbean or something, or if they just dead ass can dance. Somebody here could have nice hips. The feminine could have nice hips or something. I'm getting into like things that this person likes about you now. I know the reading was like, how do they feel? We already talked about that, but now it's like they just want to. Now they just want to keep talking about all the things they like. Like, calm down. Okay. Tell me about the co-create though. So in a relationship message, this card actually talks about connections of your heart inspiring you and opening you up to new ideas that you never would have believed in or thought were possible otherwise. And I think that's why I was hearing the incredible. Oh, that's another song by Future. Incredible. Incredible. Yeah. That's a love song too. I think it is. Yeah, you guys might want to listen to that. Some of you guys, I don't know if someone here is a little bit of like a thug though, because it's kind of like a thug's love song for sure. But yeah, I'm hearing incredible. It's this song. I'll show you guys the album cover so you guys can look it up. But um, this is how it looks. Oh, there's my eyebrow. But yeah, incredible by Future. You might want to look up the lyrics. He says, I know it's true love with you. Told myself I don't want to fall in love with you. But here we go. There they are. It also talks about having trust issues, but they've been doing better with you. Yeah, he says, I was having trust issues, but I've been having way better luck since you. Yeah, so I think I said that earlier about trust issues. So again, for those of you where the things are going negative, they could have felt like when they text you, you weren't responding. They asked you a question, you beat around the bush, or you lied through omission too many times. Yeah, if it's negative between you and this person, good luck, Charlie, because this is definitely somebody when they when they get up on that hill, they're gonna stay on that hill. Like no one is getting them down from that hill. But anyway, yeah, that's what I got. If it resonated, please give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. We're gonna get started now with card number 4. Okay. This one was nice too. They've all been nice, but for different reasons, for sure. But what's this? The moon and the page of cups. Yeah. For some of you guys, if this is new, they like have a really big crush on you. They're extremely infatuated. There was another group where I said enamored. But this feels like infatuation for any of those where it's like new. And that doesn't mean that the bond couldn't deepen, because I did see the card about them wanting to get to know you better. So like some people they can recognize when they are like really 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 liking somebody, but also acknowledge that they still need to actually get to know their person. That's how it is for some of you guys, where it's like, yeah, things are going well, but they're not dumb, you know what I mean? They're just excited and like willing, and some of you guys were ready. I heard ready set go. Okay. um all right, let's move on now to card number 4. I'm gonna put the timestamp in the chat in just a second. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give it a like if it resonates at any point. It helps the channel and helps me know whether or not you guys are fucking with this style of reading. But yeah, card number 4. We'll start you guys at 1 minute 20 or 1 hour, not 1 minute. Hi, card number 4. You chose this Knight of Pentacles. Thank you so much for joining in. This is how the card looks close up. And doesn't he look happy? But okay, let's see how the person on your mind feels about you and your connection. Take what is yours and leave what isn't. And just know that at any point, if it doesn't sound anything like your relationship, then maybe you want to like choose another card, or hit the description box and shuffle the timeless readings on my channel and see which one comes up for you. Or like which of the first 5 you might want to watch. Because we have like over like 600 something pick a card readings now on this channel. There's like over 220 something on Patreon. So yeah. Ooh, King of Cups. How does this person feel? They got a lot of feelings. Some of you guys, they haven't shared them though. Ooh, oh my God, the Six of Cups. I love when this card comes out. I love it. Because this tells me that this person feels like you're a real person. Like you're a real person. Like this does feel like trust. This does feel like trust. Or comfortability, like feeling emotionally comfortable with another person. You know, like you could feel comfortable in silence with another person. Some of you guys, this person could feel like you have similar love languages or same love languages, or your love languages complement each other quite a lot. Like let's say somebody's words of affirmation is like very low on their love language scales, but their partner is really good at acts of service. Then that's what I mean when I say complementing each other. That does not mean, ooh, look, as I split the deck. 2 of Cups to the Strength card. Boy, oh boy. Someone here could be funny because I'm hearing this song. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Oh, look, Ace of Cups. Oh my God. To the Chariot. Boy, what did you do to them? 8 of Wands. This person is falling in love. What's that Alicia Keys song? I keep on falling in love with you. Is that Alicia Keys? Don't come for me if it's not Alicia. How do they feel? Ooh, the Death card. I think I will get one more for this group. Even though I didn't do that for the other ones. I'm just nosy. Some of you guys, that is how this person is, though. They are a little bit nosy. They do want to be up in your business. They do want to know what you have going on. Where you at? Who you talking to? Who you with? But they could be trying to play cool. Some of you guys, they can't play cool even if they wanted to, though. Some of you guys, it is a little bit... It basically is deep for this person. This is not to them, this is not a yeah, we'll just see sort of connection. This is like no. Yeah, look, High Priestess, as I say that. Why does this person feel like they're tapped in with you? Like, no, this is like spiritual or something. Look at all the energy in these cards. Like look at the colors and like everything. Hi, is that Tay? Tay, but I remember Tay switched their what's it called? Their username. If it's not Tay, I'm so sorry. But either way, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. Ooh, the 4 of Cups came back out on the bottom of the deck. Oh, it's because they're hella emotional about you. Some of you guys, I'm just to be honest, this person's like obsessed. But you know, it's like a it doesn't feel like a crazy obsessed though. That's just how this person is. Like when this person is into somebody, they're into them. Like they're into them and they learn their partner like the back of their hand. Some of you guys, they feel like you know them, or they feel very seen by you, even in times when they don't want to be. Like when they're nervous or anxious, or some of you guys, I heard afraid or scared. How do they... The Sun. Bottom of the deck is the Garden. Okay. So the Sun card is the Ace of Pentacles in this deck. The number 31 or 4 could be significant. This talks about success, victory, happiness, warmth, truth, and a positive outcome in a situation. So that's how this person feels. I will clarify to try to figure out why the 4 of Cups is here then. Because for those of you where, let's say, you're in no contact, maybe this person changed since you last seen them. Because I am seeing this like 9 of Pentacles, which kind of, whenever I see this card, it makes me think of somebody that's working on themselves or working on a goal, working at something. You know, they're not just doing something to do it. They're doing something with purpose. and they're acknowledging that it might take a while. So let's say someone here is hard to get to know, or does take a while before you can truly build that trust, but the willingness comes from feeling like that, almost like, I don't know if it's like telepathic or something. Like for the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands and the Six of Cups, it's almost like this person feels like you can read their thoughts, or they can hear your thoughts. It's like you could say one sentence to this person and they know what you really mean. They know how you really feel. You could look at them and give them a look and they're like, okay, I know what that means. This is how they feel. Some of you guys, this is how they feel about you, meaning they give you the look and you know what that means, but tomato, right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Separation came to be on the bottom of the deck. So for those of you where you are in no contact with this person, it could be that this person really did need to heal themselves, or they needed to change to be somebody that could be worthy of a commitment. They could feel like they needed to do something to be worthy of a commitment. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is actually like a positive message to be delivering. Like the whole message, pretty much. Because what I'm sensing with this is like, are true. This person feels like you are the real deal. The real deal. I'm not sensing any paranoia or like skepticism or anything. So why do they feel so clear? They feel so clear about you. Like this person feels like they know. I heard when you know, you know. And here you have healing heart with wedding rings. So this is telling a story about how this person could have felt a certain way their whole life, or when they were a child, and you feel parts of that. Because sometimes the Six of Cups reminds me about past and childhood, and it could even be children. And I'm seeing the King of Cups here, so there could be like a masculine or a father, or there could have been something significant that happened with a masculine with this person. For some of you guys, if the feminine is watching, it's the fact that maybe this masculine feels like they can be sensitive with you. For some of you guys, the masculine in this group feels like their feminine treats them really, really, really well. Just, do you want to go upstairs? I think he's sleeping. The dog is sleeping. Never mind. Okay. So let's see what else comes out. It's so funny because it also says here relationship or addiction. So for some of you guys, that could have been something this person experienced, like a toxic relationship or addiction. It also says heartbreak on here. There's so many ways that you can be heartbroken in this life. But for some reason, the death card is giving me an energy of healing. It's healing from feeling seen or understood or like truly known. Observer. Number 49. 13, which is the death card. 4. Bottom of the deck is milk and honey. Oh, I love when this card comes out. Milk and honey. Yep, it's Tay. Oh, hey, Tay. I'm so late to seeing that comment, but okay, I'm glad it was Tay, not somebody else calling them the wrong name. Oh my God. Y'all, sometimes I'm like, where's my mind? Oh, I'm also hearing this song by... Who sings that? Is that Billie Eilish? Where she says, where's my mind? Maybe it's in the gutter where I left my lover. What an expensive day. Yeah, that's the song I'm hearing. I only know the hook though. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. But some of you guys, maybe someone here listens to that artist, or that's their like I'm definitely getting like a sort of like goth or like alternative vibe here. Like this is like the energy of like two people that are so different. Like y'all feel different. I'm hearing this song. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Okay, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Stay optimistic about your love life, and playfulness wanted to come out. Someone here can make their partner laugh a lot. Someone here could be someone that doesn't speak much, though. Someone here could be very quiet or shy or reserved in the beginning. And then once they get close to you, you start to see the real them. Keep an open mind. Did that just fly back out? I can't remember if this was just showing or not. Because I put it back in the deck. I think I think that's the one that just came back out. Or group number 3 got this card. Give your relationship a chance. And deception. Bottom of the deck is playfulness. Oh, it came back out again. No fucking way. I think it was these two where it came out. Playfulness and give your relationship a chance. I can't remember. And I literally just saw it. My short-term memory, when I'm doing these readings, sometimes it's just like so shot because I'm doing it for like multiple groups. So the cards come out and repeat sometimes. But hold on. Let me let my dog upstairs because he's crying like somebody's doing something to him. Hold on. Okay. He's gone. Gone with the wind. Oh, someone here could read. Someone here could be a bookworm or something like that, or they like sci-fi or like documentaries or something. I am seeing somebody here that has a very like niche taste, like whether that be in their music, where they get their clothes, where they buy their food, what brands they support. Someone here could be into politics or something like that. It feels like both of you are like very big-brained individual. Like some of you guys, this person thinks that you're extremely perceptive. Like you have an eye for things, for people, but you also just know things. And I feel like that's why the observer came out. Because the high priestess to me is very observant. She is very aware of herself, of her surroundings, of her needs, her wants, and that of others without them even having to communicate it. So for some of you guys, that's how this person feels about you. Is that you can sense these things without them having to say things. So that could be why they feel so sure about you. For those of you, if that, is the case and the vibe that you've been getting from them, it's true. They actually do feel that way. And that is why. So because this person feels like it doesn't take long before you catch on to what they're trying to say without saying. This is definitely somebody in this group. It could be both of you, but somebody in this partnership is definitely somebody that like intentionally, maybe not say intentionally. This is like an element of their personality where they just don't. I'm trying not to make this person sound like immature because they're very mature. But this person's not always direct. But for some of you guys, they do that for their person, not because they don't want to be. Because I do feel like the death card coming through here, there is a sort of like intensity. So sometimes that's where the deception comes through. This person could feel like they don't have to do that with you though. Like they don't have to have the smoke and mirrors, if that makes sense. Keep an open mind and playfulness with milk and honey in the Knight of Pentacles. I heard I'm down if you are. So this person could also feel like whatever you want to do, they're down for that. So you want to try this? All right, cool. Want to talk about this? All right, cool. You don't want to do this? Fine. All right. Don't have to repeat yourself. I definitely feel like this person does not want to like, I don't know. They don't have any, I think I said this earlier, but I don't think they have any negativity coming through. Like this feels very positive. The reason why I'm speaking this way is I don't know if that's how this person is. Like they don't do too much explaining. They say something and they just say it. You need clarity. I'm just going to say the same sentence again. Just in a different way. Like that's how this person is. Like or maybe that's how they feel like you are. Somebody here is like this. I keep wanting to flip the roles in this situation and I don't know if it's because you guys are extremely similar or if it's just because I can't tell through these cards if I'm talking to the masculine or the feminine. But it really doesn't matter who I'm talking to. It really doesn't. Some of you guys, if you have like given this person a hug or like anything like that, I really think that they like fitting with you. It feels, I heard perfect fit. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's like a physical thing, or if this is more of a my past matches up with your past sort of thing. Some of you guys, this person does feel like they have like a past life with you. Like when they met you, you seem extremely familiar, or they just got this feeling. And it's so crazy because I call that feeling green. It's just for me. I know that when people say someone is green, it has a different meaning, but when I feel that way when I meet somebody, I call it green. Like the feeling is green. Like, you know, you feel happy. I call it green. Or like the moment when you meet somebody and it's like you feel like they can be special to you, or they are already special to you, don't even know why. And then later on down the line, that person actually ends up being one of your best friends or a mentor or something. I call it green. And I feel like this person felt that with you. Like green. And that's what I mean. I don't know, someone here in this like in this group, like they have things about them. Like I don't know if it's like hobbies or if it's interests or skills. Someone here could be a little dark. Like I really don't know what that means. I don't know how dark it can get. That could be dark in terms of intimacy. That can be dark in terms of their past. That can be dark in terms of their sense of humor. But I am sensing like a little bit of a, you know what I mean? Thanks for sharing. I love it. Oh, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. But yeah, so tell me about the Observer. Why'd the Observer come out? The 49 card? This is all about perspective and objectivity, seeing things from a distance. So some of you guys, I don't know if this person quite literally watched you, just tried to peep, you know, what you had going on before moving forward. I do feel like this is somebody who typically proceeds with caution, but I don't know if it's that when they're with you, they feel impulsive, or they just feel like they can follow their instinct and their gut feeling. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it was. I was like, why do I keep like wanting to touch my stomach? And it's funny because this lady here, her hands are actually like resting right in front of her stomach, and then this guy, he's sitting down but his arms are like crossed and they're resting on his stomach, like toward near his navel. And yeah, I heard gut feeling. So I don't know if this person had like a gut feeling about you or something. Sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees, or oh, interesting. Okay, so this person could feel like at some point their feelings were jumbled up. Like I don't know if there was a moment where someone said something and it was taken the wrong way. Like it was a misunderstanding. It could have been the way you guys handled it that made them sure about you. But for others of you, if there have been no tips or anything, that is how they're sure. But they would have felt that way regardless, because they felt that way in the beginning. I feel like for some of you guys, the reason why deception came through is because you can't read this person. You can't tell that they're feeling this way. So that's why you're watching the reading. You know, like sometimes people can tell how their person is feeling, but they come to a reading to confirm it. And other times people come to a reading because they have no idea and they're trying to get answers. I feel like for some of you guys, you're getting answers. Like you didn't know this. You didn't know that they actually felt this way, or that they were feeling this deeply. I do feel like there's a lot of like deep care and curiosity about you, but it's almost like I feel like curiosity is making it sound too light for this person. This person is not just curious, they're like almost invasive. Like I don't know why this person wants to know like everything, like like everything, but it almost feels like they want you to know everything too. Like it's not just like a one-sided thing. I definitely feel like they want it to go both ways, but like yeah, wow. The High Priestess to the Death card. It's interesting because I just heard for some of you guys, when you guys met, someone here could have already been in a relationship. It's either that or you met this person a long time ago. Take what is yours and leave what isn't. Because sometimes those messages are just for a couple of people. But tell me about the Observer, though. Tell me more about the Observer. That's when your feelings get all jumbled up and you often hear one thing when a person means another. And sometimes that happens because of like unresolved past experiences, or needing to take time out before you can react can lead to impulsivity. So for some of you guys, let's say it took a long time before you and this person could actually get to that point. I feel like it's because this person in the beginning had a feeling about you, and then something happened, and it could have been a complete misunderstanding, but they could have taken it the wrong way. So it took them a while to come back, or to heal the part of themselves that maybe jumps to conclusions, or is like too private about their feelings. I definitely feel like for some of you guys, privacy is like extremely important to this person. So it could be that they respect your privacy, or they want you to respect theirs, or just that they like the fact that they don't have to tell you not to mention certain things or not to do certain things. It feels like out of respect, though, out of like somebody here would say common sense. So some of you guys, maybe this person feels like you have the same common sense they do. Okay. They think you're smart too. They think you're very intelligent. They also feel like you're emotionally intelligent as well. Some of you guys are good with animals or kids, or you're extremely smooth. Someone here could be a smooth talker. There is an attractiveness coming through here, but it's not about the physicality. It's about some of you guys. I heard applying pressure. Okay. Someone here could be a little bit of a bad gal or a tough guy. But it's weird though, because I feel like even underneath all of that is like a very, very, very soft and sweet, gentle person. Some of you guys, very sensitive person as well. I feel like this person, if you were to show them your sensitive side, they would eat that shit up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So if you done that, they love that. I, there's something about like a lot of emotion, a lot of feeling, a lot of like I heard pure vibes, vibrations. Oh, what's that song? It's an old song. I don't even know what year that song came out, but it goes, it's such a good vibration. It's such a sweet sensation. Yeah, I don't know when that song came out, but I'm hearing that song. Some of you could be a little bit like old school, or have like an old soul sort of energy. I'm definitely getting that. There's like a lot of 8th house, 12th house placements coming through here. Scorpio, Pisces, big water energy coming through here, whether that is in the houses, like water houses. So again, water houses would be the 4th, 12th, or 8th house. Some of you guys, that is the synastry you have with this person. So meaning maybe you don't know this person's sign or birth chart, but it's one of those signs in one of those houses that you have. So if you know your if you know their or you know your natal chart, you might want to look up what your water houses are, because this person has a sign in one of those, whatever sign is in one of those houses for you, or their sign could, one of their major placements falls in one of those houses. So the synastry between you and this person is basically very deep. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that based off of that, this is a very deep connection, and I do feel like you and this person were meant to meet. Or some of you guys, the reason why I'm feeling that is because that's how they feel. Because I am trying to channel right now. So for some of you guys, the reason why the deception is coming through, because you can't tell that this is how they feel when they're with you. Maybe they don't say this quite outright, but I do feel like in their own way they show this. For some of you guys, the way that they show it is by being present, by being there at all, by being around at all. Because I definitely feel like this is somebody, if they want to, they can go unseen, they can go ghost, they can keep their head down and just hustle, or, just stay connected to them and theirs, whether that is their family, their job, their career, whatever. I feel like there's a lot of like self-sufficiency coming through, either on your part or your person's part. And that is where the respect comes through. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's so funny because this wedding rings talks about eternal love and a soul connection with somebody. So if this person loves you now, they'll love you forever. I also feel like this person does not want to own you. Like they don't want to own you, and they don't want to control you. They don't want to tame you. I heard this person will want to hear you out. Oh, okay. So that's a warning. There's a warning here. Don't ever lie to this person. One, they'll always know if you're lying, or they always find out the truth, and they will never respect you again. Even if it's a small thing, I feel like this is somebody that doesn't respect that, because one of the first things I heard when I started the reading was authenticity. You're a real one. This person likes a real one, like a ride or die, tell the truth even if it hurts sort of person. So don't sugarcoat things for them, or don't pretend with them about anything. Don't pretend with them, and don't pretend about them. So meaning if someone asks you how you feel about them, don't don't lie, say the truth. Say the truth. I heard the truth shall set you free. Speak your truth. So again, if this is someone you're crushing on, tell them. Tell them how you feel. They probably already know how you feel. So let's say someone here watching right now, you already made the first move. You were the one to make the first move. This person was waiting for you to make the right first move. So let's say it took a while. For others of you, though, y'all might have jumped in head first in this connection. I am seeing for some of you guys, y'all might have jumped in head first. I heard, fuck a timeline. Oh, okay. Someone here is definitely very like trippy or like into the whole like universal whatever the fuck universal laws and like stuff like that. I'm definitely getting that. This one feels like I want to be friends with whoever this person is because they probably know some things, like, you know. But anyway, some of you guys, just how they feel about you. Like you know a lot of things. Okay. You know a lot about a lot, but you don't say too much. They respect that. They like that. They're attracted to that. Interesting. Someone here could have a nice like smirk or grin or smile. Someone here could have a nice smile. Or sometimes they make their person laugh and for some reason it's like they don't want to show their laugh or they don't I don't know. Some of you is they come off like a little serious, but I feel like maybe that's just in the beginning. Or that could just be like a way of protecting themselves. You know what I mean? Otherwise though, for some of you guys that like I said earlier, that is just quite literally their personality. They are just like that. And it's like the opposite. You know, like some people you meet them at like a public event or when they're in a good mood or when they're just like feeling on top of the world that day. So you may get a vibe from them that they're very energetic, but in closed doors in private, they're very different. So I'm hearing that for some of you guys it is like that. Well, I guess it would depend on how you met your person. Like let's say you met this person at work and it was a very serious vibe, then maybe in private they're actually way more fun and like vibrant. But I definitely feel like this person has like a side to them that they only show to people they really think are like special and like trustworthy. And it does feel like this person views you to be trustworthy. So don't mess that up. Don't mess that up. Every group has gotten like their own little, I don't want to say warning because that makes it sound like a certain way, but every group has like gotten their advice, you know, on what to do and not to do with their person. And that's the biggest one for this one. Don't deny how you feel with this person. Don't deny or like dishonor your connection by doing something sleazy, slimy, or pretending. Be real. There was another group where I was like, I had to tell them don't do too much. That you can do however amount you feel necessary in this group, but don't lie. That's really it. And don't get toxic. Like I feel like those are two things that this person has experienced or just really does not respect at all. And that will get them into a like, I don't give a fuck. Almost like they don't even see you no more sort of energy. Hmm. Okay. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Always take the higher ground with each other and everything will improve. So if things are difficult, then that is kind of like the message for some of you guys. If things are difficult between you and them right now, it could be that you just need to be the bigger person. And I know no one wants to hear that. I know no one wants to be told, reach out first or say this first or whatever. But I mean, think about it. Do you really want to have to wait another lifetime to meet this person because you didn't get it right this time? I don't. That's just another lesson for you to have to learn when, no, just no. But anyway, that's a whole nother question. That's a whole nother thing. But anyway, the milk and honey card is actually about prosperity and opportunities and authenticity, which is what I was talking about earlier. That's why I kept hearing authentic. I really would love for you guys to look up this card. Just type milk and honey, wisdom of the oracle, and look up the meaning because it literally talks about authenticity and trust. And that's what we've been talking about this whole time. So, in terms of a romance connection, this is about sensuality and like connection and passion. I definitely feel like this person has a lot of passion. But this is somebody that can hold back if they need to. They're not. Some of you guys, I don't know. Someone here could go full throttle, but for others of you, this is giving very like slow and steady. When it's the right time, I'll say it. Like this just feels so like one of a kind. Oh, is that how they're feeling? Like this is like a one of a kind sort of connection. And I also feel like you make this person laugh, you make them smile. This person might not want me to say this, but you make them extremely happy as well. Like very happy. some of you guys happier than they've ever been. So that could be scary for them to admit to themselves. But I feel like for some of you guys, they have already. Yeah, for most of you guys, they have already admitted that none of their past connections have felt like this. Maybe similar, but not exactly like this. You know how like some people will say like, I thought I was in love, or I thought I knew what love was, or whatever. I think that's what it is. Maybe some of you guys, you've shown this person different perspective about like their past relationships. What it is to support another person emotionally as well. I also feel like this person is seeing through your relationship that some things don't need to be said or discussed for there to be trust or an understanding between you and your partner. So I don't know if some of you guys were like raised similarly, or you have similar backgrounds or something like that. Because it feels like this person feels like just on like regular plane, you guys get each other. But then on top of that, there's almost like as they get to know you, they're like, wait, you too? I heard somebody go, wait, you too? You know when people like be posting those like funny things on like Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and they're like, all my life, I didn't know that, blah 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 blah, or like things like that. And then everybody will be commenting, oh my god, did we all really have like the same childhood? Or people will post like their memories from a certain decade or the certain specific like games they used to play or whatever, and their person be like, oh my god, you too? Like I don't know if this person just kind of, I'm hearing somebody play it cool though. I don't know why this person feels very smooth though. Like on the inside, they're like super excited, like super excited, but on the outside, they're like, yeah, yeah. And that's not them pretending. I don't know why it just comes off that way. Some of you guys, this person has like a resting face that is like a bit like mean, or people are intimidated by this person, but you aren't. For some of you guys, there is a little bit of intimidation, but it's like sexy. Okay. Yeah, this milk and honey card talks about understanding and like sweet moments of romance between lovers and sometimes amongst friends. So for some of you guys, I don't know if it's that this person has spent time with you amongst people that they love and care about too, or that's something that they want to do. For some of you guys, maybe this person does want to introduce you to somebody, but yeah, this card talks about savoring the here and now, like living in the moment, and I feel like that's really what this person feels like when they're with you. And if you're in no contact, then it could be that these are the memories that they hold on to. This is the feeling that they hold on to try and keep an open mind about healing or fixing the relationship if you are in no contact, but they could be feeling ignored if that is the case. Like if you don't want to talk to them, they could be feeling ignored. But for the milk and honey, this card also talks about like gratitude and nourishment. And I really feel like that's how this person feels when they're with you. It's like very nourished and like they're getting what they need. So yeah, if that resonated, give it a like and come back for another one on my channel. Yeah, this was really nice. I really liked all of the messages that came through. If you guys would like to watch more love readings like this on my channel, hit the timeless readings playlist below and just hit the shuffle and like watch one of the first 5 readings that shows up. Maybe one of those will give you a little bit more information about who this person is or how they feel about you. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.